probably when I was really small, on Halloween, we had what was called the auto railer. And the station was at the right at the railroad tracks and Church Street. And the auto railer looked like a little bus, and it would pull up the train wheels and put down tires and drive off, and then turn around and get back on and go up to Fairfax. Well, one Halloween, some of the older guys around Vienna greased the tracks, and the auto railer went right on off on its train tracks, on train wheels.
Oh my God.
What they didn't think of wasn't worth thinking of.
And then what happened, you know?
Well, I guess they put the bus wheels down and pulled up the train and turned around and went back on. They cleaned off the grease.
Yuck. So it's a prank that didn't seem to hurt anybody.
No,
right?
it didn't. It didn't really do any damage. It could have. I mean, you know, if there'd been anybody there or a car there, yeah, it could have done some damage. But it didn't, thank goodness.
Did you use this electric line a lot?
Yeah,
yourself?
You could go down to the State Theater down at Falls Church for 10 cents. And we'd go down on a Saturday afternoon to the matinee and come back for 20 cents, 10 down, 10 back.
Did you ever go to, where did it go? Did it go?
We went to Roslyn.
Did you ever go to Roslyn on it?
Yeah, and then we'd catch the bus or
Streetcar?
streetcar, usually streetcar, over into DC. I don't know.
Did you know
That
many
was-
people who commuted that way?
Yeah, a lot of people did. It was great. I just wish they had never gotten rid of it, but I guess after the war, when people had more transportation, they had more cars. It might have been before that, I don't know, but at any rate, things evidently were slowing down, and they decided to just do away with it, and they pulled the tracks up and everything.
Do you remember people's reaction?
They didn't like it, but not much we could do about it.
How long did it take to get to DC on the bus? Or
It wasn't long, but if you went on the W&OD, the Old Dominion, that was slow, and it was loud, it was a diesel.
That's a real train.
Oh, it was awful. I used to ride home sometimes from Roslyn when I worked there.
Too.
And that was not I hated to think of the people who had to go all the way to Herndon on that, but,
But you could have taken the electric line instead from work.
well, I'm trying to remember.
Maybe it was gone by then.
I think it was gone by then.
It was gone by then.
Yeah, I think it was.
That's right. That's probably right.
It was a much quicker ride and a much smoother ride, and a much quieter ride on the little one.
Right. You called the electric line the jitney. Is that something you called it?
Well, that's
sometimes?
what I've always called it.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, it doesn't, I don't know that anybody else called it that, but I did.
We'll find out.